moose had always been a bit of an explorer. With a curious mind and a big lumbering gait, he was known for wandering away from his forest home to see what the rest of the world was all about. One crisp fall morning, as the leaves turned golden and the air was full of that back-to-school buzz, Gordon found himself trotting out of the forest and right into something entirely new, a college campus. Gordon looked around, his big antlered head turning slowly as he took in the scene. There were groups of students walking by, holding books, sipping coffee, and chatting animatedly. Some were seated on the lawn with laptops, typing away with serious looks on their faces. Gordon wasn't quite sure what a college was, but he sensed it was a place for learning and curiosity, things he could appreciate. Gordon decided to take a closer look. He lumbered over to a group of students studying under a large oak tree. At first, they didn't notice him, too busy with their books and notes. But then, one student glanced up and gasped. "Is that a moose?" she whispered. Gordon gave a friendly nod, not meaning to scare anyone. But the students jumped up, snapping photos and marveling at the sight of this forest visitor on their campus. "Look at his antlers!" someone exclaimed. "He's so tall," said another. Gordon stood proudly, his antlers like a grand crown, pleased to be the center of attention. As he wandered further, he peeked into a nearby building with tall windows. Inside, students sat in a circle, listening to a professor explain something about history. Gordon pressed his nose against the glass, intrigued by the professor's animated gestures. "Maybe I'm learning too," he thought, though he wasn't quite sure what was being said. Next, Gordon's nose led him to the campus café. The delicious smell of muffins, coffee, and sandwiches was too tempting. With a gentle push, he managed to open the door, causing the students inside to turn and stare in disbelief. Gordon stepped carefully, his hooves making a soft clopping sound on the floor. He sniffed the air and looked around, trying to decide if there was a snack he could sample. One kind student handed him an apple, which Gordon accepted with a grateful nod. The students laughed and snapped more photos as he munched happily. "I think he's our new mascot," someone joked, and Gordon let out a happy little huff as if he were in full agreement. After his snack, Gordon wandered over to the main lawn, where students were tossing a frisbee. He watched, fascinated, as the disc flew through the air. One student tossed it in his direction, and with surprising grace, Gordon caught it on one of his antlers. The students cheered, and Gordon pranced a little, feeling quite proud of his new college skills. As the day wore on, Gordon felt it was time to return to the forest. He ambled back toward the trees, glancing back at the college one last time. The students waved goodbye, and a few even shouted, "Come back soon, Gordon!" Gordon gave a little nod, feeling grateful for the adventure and the new friends he'd made. As he disappeared into the woods, Gordon couldn't help but smile, thinking, "Maybe I'll visit again next fall." The end! Thank you for joining us on this wild adventure through Jungle Journey. We hope you enjoyed today's tale from the jungle. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on more exciting animal stories. Feel free to share your favorite part of the story in the comments below. And remember, every story is a new journey waiting to be explored. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep dreaming with Jungle Journey.